Collision Avoidance Chapter 1 Third Talk. When I was a third mate, one day setting out from the Suez Canal, we slow accelerate diesel engine. By our company rule policy, the running full sea speed need 4 hours. So my vessel is overtaking a VLCC tanker which transit the Suez Canal earlier that morning in southbound convoy. That means we were in the Suez Strait, Gulf of Suez, in a narrow fairway. By that time, they still have not set up the recon because Israel still fighting with Egypt. So there was no obvious target for fixing the ship's position, and no GPS by that day. We were slowly accelerate, increasing the speed, overtaking one VLCC vessel. Because the speed is very close to the VLCC, so the overtaking will taking more than I can sort. Didn't I pay my attention to the movement of the VLCC and was unable to fix the ship's position inside the Suez Bay, and there were many working vessels and oil rig scattered and chartered in the bay, so it's fully occupied. I have no way to fix the ship's position over 1 hour time because I'm afraid anything outside the bridge will change in any minute. So I just follow the coastline and use the divider on the chat room to measure the dead reckoning, estimate ship's position in our course, and make sure I still have 15 minutes to go to fix the ship's position. But unfortunately, after 15 minutes, I still cannot identify the shoreline obvious conspicuous radar target. So the ship just sailing without fix. And suddenly the VLCC ahead had changed course to port side. To give way to this VLCC, I alter course to starboard side and call the master up to the bridge immediately. When master come to the bridge, she just find there's no fix on the chart. over 1 hour's time. So she's very angry. And he fixed the ship's position and questioned me why I alter course to starboard. I say I give way to the overtaken vessels ahead of us. Why the VLCC alter course to port side? Because our course arriving the turning point. So that's why that vessel turning to port side. If I go into starboard side, then there will be the risk of grounding. It's fortunately I had called the master to the bridge, so I can avoid the grounding. And when Captain asking me why I alter course to starboard side, I was very angry. He only see no fix on the chart and taking wrong course into the danger. But how can he know? The last hour I spent on the bridge was under what kind of pressure and distress. Even the master don't know my suffering, but I did. Years after, another experienced master addressed have said, each time while you are uncertain of what to do and what to look, call for help. Whose help? Help from your master. If you are already a master, you should call to your ship's mate, chief mate, second mate, third mate, anybody. As long as there were more people, licensed officer on the bridge, then you will get more help from others. So never hesitate to call your master. He don't want you grounding while he's laying on the bed. Even if he's not happy, I think in his mind he was still very glad you called him in time. In this day, call the master is the first lesson every junior officer of watch have to know. Otherwise, you will fail the first interview in seeking your first ocean assignment.